Thank you. Well, it's great to be here, and we're very happy to have you all here at College of Marin. You know, there's something about, something fitting about North Bay Next being here on this campus. By the way, how many of you have been in this facility before? A good number of you. That's an increasing number. When we were here a couple years ago, not many of you had, and I chastised people in the room about needing to get out more. So clearly you've been taking me up on that. But you know, this campus, this building, you know, the theme you've chosen for this year, Build What Lasts, is one that has really resonated with the college throughout this past year as we have celebrated our centennial. It also is appropriate because our friends at Alton Construction, who built this facility, and our new Center for Student Success at the Kentfield campus, which hopefully you'll be able to see if you haven't yet in short order, they certainly know how to build beautiful things, and we're really grateful for them. You know, we're proud to have been the community's college for the past 100 years and are looking forward to what that means as we chart a course for our next 100 years. We have been a lot of things for a lot of people over the last century, and our journey, while it hasn't always been a straight line or without challenges, has been littered with many triumphs and successes, most notably the 100,000 plus alumni that we put out into the world. But, you know, building something that lasts requires adaptability, grounded in purpose. And our purpose is to provide equitable opportunities and foster success for all members of our diverse community. And I think we share a common purpose. This region has extraordinary assets, natural beauty, remarkable wealth, a concentration of talent that would make most communities envious. But we also have real challenges. The cost of living often squeezes out those in the workforce that businesses, including startups, and many of you in the room today, depend upon. We have young people with drive and potential who can't always find an affordable path forward. And we have founders who are hiring right now who sometimes have to look elsewhere because the local talent pipeline isn't close enough or open enough. So in many ways, College of Marin's mission is really about solving those problems and working with you on that. Our strategic plan, Plan 2030, is built on 3 pillars. We are going to be the best place to study and learn, and I believe we already do pretty well in that regard, as we have the highest UC transfer acceptance rate in all of Northern California and #1 in the state to Berkeley. Sure, we'll take that. And at the same time, we provide real wage gains for real families through our workforce development programs, many of which are in partnership with local community-based organizations like Canal Alliance and others. The second pillar is to be a great place to work and grow professionally, and we invest heavily in an incredibly talented and diverse faculty and staff. And then the third is to be a catalyst for positive community change. And these 3 pillars do intersect, but this third pillar is what I want to say something about very quickly this morning. You know, it's harder to be a catalyst if we're operating in parallel to the innovation economy rather than in genuine partnership with it. Community colleges nationally produce more than 40% of the nation's workforce. So we are the supply chain. And the North Bay's innovation ecosystem is only as strong as the talent ecosystem underneath it. You need us to be the institution that helps meet those needs through curriculum that responds to what you're building, through apprenticeships and internships that move at startup speed, and by opening doors for students from communities that have traditionally been locked out of the innovation economy. Now, I want to share one concrete example of this, and then I'll be done. Just a few weeks ago, we held the first ever College of Marin Ideation Challenge, a pitch competition asking our students to address a real problem facing our college community. And the finalists presented to a panel that included Chris Holes, co-founder of Life 360, an alum of the college, and our next speaker here this morning, as well as Michelle Kaufman, Vice President at Redwood Credit Union. I know Michelle's here today, and I see that Brett Martinez is also up next. And Brett, we are very grateful for our partnership, our rich partnership with Redwood Credit Union. But our Ideation Challenge winner, Varun Sanjeev, who is also in the audience over here today, give a hand to Varun. Varun pitched an AI-powered tool that he created to help students navigate the overwhelming complexity of college systems. Those aren't just our systems, but if you want to transfer to, you're looking to transfer to 3 different institutions, they might all have different requirements for different majors, and it can get very confusing very quickly. The judges were genuinely impressed because it was a real idea built with real purpose by a student who saw a problem and decided to do something about it. And now we're going to work with Varun to implement that. And that seems to me to be largely what this conference is about, that type of innovation. So here's an ask and an offer. If you are building something in Marin or Sonoma, we want to know what you need. Your hiring challenges, your ideas about skills that are missing, your willingness to mentor, to host an intern, to come speak in a classroom. And in return, we will bring you access to some of the most motivated and talented students you will ever meet, and an institution with 100 years of experience turning potential into people who are ready to contribute in their communities. What do you build that lasts? You build institutions that keep earning their place in a community of innovators. You build talent pipelines that grow stronger over time, and you build partnerships between the people who teach and the people who create. And I am excited for what we collectively can do together as this particular community institution launches into its second 100 years. So thank you again for being here, and a special thank you, Zach, for your partnership, friendship, and dedication to the college and what we're about, and for the opportunity to once again host this wonderful venture that you have. Thank you all very much. I look forward to seeing you throughout the day.